These are floats right here. This is a float mechanism, and that's the float pin that holds it in, and there's a float spring underneath it. So when this is right side up, as the gas goes into the engine, as you're burning it, when you hit the throttle, gas goes down, the float opens up to let more gas in. And then once the gas gets to a certain point with the float, just like your toilet works, when it fills up with water, it stops. So this height, we're going to measure the float height later on. It has to be correct for a smooth running engine. And we're also going to take that pin, we're going to pull this pin and we're going to pull that spring out of there and make sure that's clean in there too, because it has to operate really loose. This right here is your main jet, and this is your idle jet. Chances are we're going to open these on these. These will probably be clogged. When we pull it out, it's going to look like a rod with many different holes in the side. We got to make sure all those holes are perfectly clean. This right here is your adjustment screws. This right here is your main jet. So as you're hitting the throttle, this is there's going to be the throttle linkage connects to here. So when you're hitting the throttle, it moves the slide. These are slide carbs back and forth. The needle hangs off. There's a needle that hangs off every slide. So the needle goes up into your main jet, and then it plugs the holes when the throttle is not on. When you pull the needles from that, it allows gas and air into those into the holes, so it moves into the engine then for combustion. There you have it.